Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine today. So, today's our topic is modal verbs. First of all, let's see what is modal verbs. The modal verbs include can, must, may, might, will, would, should, could, etc. They are used with other verbs to express ability, obligation, possibility, and so on. There are different types of modal verbs. Let's see the uses of can, could, may, and might. First is we often use can to talk about ability. He can speak 6 languages. Can you swim? These two sentences shows the ability of the person. Next is can refer to the present and could is used for ability in the past. He could swim across the river when he was young. This shows the past ability. So we use could instead of using can. Next point is can and may are used for permission. So what's the difference between can and may? Can is used informally. On the other hand, may is rather formal. You can or may use my phone. If I use can, so we are talking informally, and if I use may, then we are talking formally. Next example is can I sit here or may I sit here. Next point is could is also used to ask for permission. So what's the difference between could and can? Could is more polite than can. For example, could I use your phone? Next point is we also use can and could when we make request. So now what's the difference between can and could? Could is more polite than can. Can I have a glass of water? Could I have some tea? The next point is we use may and might to talk about possibility in the present or future. Might express a smaller degree of possibility than may. For example, he may or might be at home now. If I use might, so it shows a smaller degree of possibility. Next is we can also use could for possibility. He could be at home now. Could is used when we are less sure than may and might. Next is in very formal English, may is used to express a wish. For example, may God be with you or may God bless you and so on. Now it's time to see or learn the uses of must. We use must to talk about necessity or obligation. For example, we must be honest. The next point is must refer to the present or the near future. To talk about the past, we use had to. Must has no past form. So we use had to in past tense. For example, I had to get up at 5 o'clock yesterday. Next point is must is normally used when the obligation comes from the speaker. Have to preferred when the obligations come from outside. Now what's the difference between obligation comes from speaker and obligations come from outside? Let's see with some example. must be on a diet or I have to be on a diet. In first sentence, it is my own idea to go on a diet. Or on the second sentence, the doctor has told me to be on a diet. So that's the difference between obligation comes from the speaker and obligations come from the outside. First example shows obligation comes from speaker and second example shows the obligation comes from outside. Next and the last point for today's video is we use must to say that we are sure about something. For example, they have walked over 10 kilometers. They must be tired. So here I feel sure that they are tired. So now it's homework time to check our knowledge. So first question is make 5 sentences of can, could, may, might and must. And second question is match the sentences on the left with the uses of the modals on the right. You have to match the sentences with the uses of modals. Thank you everyone for watching the video.